up the Leader Water path because it's pretty, and hopefully we'll get some nice signs of spring as well as the snowdrops. So join me, why don't you? Join me on the little walk as we go walking up the Leader Water path. And there's loads of snowdrops down there, clinging on to the edge. All the way down the river. And up there as well, loads of them. Millions. Hello, Bradfish. Welcome. How's Grimsby? Gorgeous, eh? That one's opening up like a cabbage. I always think. Let's keep pressing on, let's keep moving, everybody. Let's keep going. Do you hear the birds chirping? Look at all those snowdrops. That's definitely a sign of spring, isn't it? A little bit careful on this slippery mud. How's the picture quality doing, everyone? How's the picture going? Pleasant, isn't it? Hello, Happy. It's a nice sound. Thank you for the award. Appreciate that. There's still a lot of wetness around. Walking tour videos are hard to watch when you're on the move. Yeah, I know. I think it's maybe the refresh rate, something like that. I know that it's not perfect on HAPS, and it's less stabilised as well compared to Periscope. I might bring that up at the next Q&A actually. Thank you, Happy. Appreciate that. Yes, I know, but I need to keep moving because, you know, places to go, and doing my exercise, my daily exercise, which you're allowed to do in Scotland. Can't stop and show you too much around. Gotta keep moving. Keep moving. So if we're lucky, we might hear some woodpeckers. Or other similar creatures. You've made the decision to remove HAPS from your devices. Okay. Well, remember that when Periscope goes, there's only going to be so many ways to keep in contact with people. So you should be able to still watch me on Twitter, hopefully. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that pretty? Those steps going up. And sounds. What a J opera. The moors I survey. That's hardly a moor. It's far from a moor. This is nice as well. It'll be fine. Well, yeah, you lose some of the functionality though. If there's anything living in there. I haven't seen any fairy doors on this walk, ever. It'll be better than Periscope was. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's not exactly a fairy cottage, but it's an old cottage. In there, with the roof come in. It'd be beautiful if it was restored, but it's hard to get to. There's certainly no roads here. It's a nice cottage. people who'd work on it. Terrible to use for commenting. Well, that's improved a lot over the last few days, actually. They've really improved the latency, the lag. It was like 30 seconds, but it's now down to just like 5 seconds or so. So that's been really improved, which is good. I hear blackbirds. Can you? Like I say, if we're lucky, we might hear woodpecker. Cottage life, yeah. But there's no roads. You need to walk to get here, or possibly kayak. So you can see why it'd be abandoned. I'm hoping to find a few other flowers. I've seen lots and lots of good read light. Yeah, it is good. I've seen lots of snowdrops. I'm hoping to find a few other flowers on the wee walk this morning. I can't take too long along this walk either, because I need to be back at home for 12 to get a supermarket delivery and then to do some work this afternoon. So I can't take too long. I can't dawdle. I can't stop and smell the flowers too much. But it's a good walk. I should get all my necessary exercise done. Let's zoom in a little bit. What's going on there, I wonder? Shame not a teaching scope. Not today. Path's looking in alright condition. I might expect it to be a little bit better, actually, considering there should be fewer people walking on it. But maybe there's been more people walking on it over the past 8 months or so. I don't know. Wearing my walking cap. I am wearing my walking cap today. Wearing my walking cap, walking hoodie, walking jeans and walking boots. Yes. Hang on. When commenting, I find it's not the latency, but the way it uses the screen. Again, they're improving the viewer's experience. So they've looked at the broadcaster's experience over the past few weeks, and they've changed the layout of the screen, made things look better. Now they're working on the viewer's experience. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks that'll improve as well. Tidy things up and make things look cleaner and clearer and more viewer friendly. It's warmer. It's 2 or 3 degrees down on the last few days. It's about 6 degrees and it has been up to about 9. So it's just a little bit cooler than last week, say. But it's still fine walking. I think 6 degrees is perfectly adequate. Turn around again. You can see a few little snowdrops appearing again. Just a handful. Just dotted around. There's a few more over here. That's better. Nice bridge on the bench. There's a bird box up there. There's all the different birds. Have you known these pathways all your life? Do you search them out? Well, since joining Periscope, I've certainly found more walks to go on. Many of these walks I've known about for a long, long time. But Periscope encouraged me to search out more walks, search out more places. It's definitely true. And take them more often and diverge from them, and go a bit more exploring physically as well as with the map. So mostly what would happen is I would use one of the local walking leaflets, which show the paths are quite marvellous. Yes, they are. And then I would have a look on my Ordnance Survey maps on my phone and see anything interesting there, and also just go exploring on foot as well. So it's definitely encouraged me to find more interesting places. Which is something I'm grateful to Periscope for. Now I'm doing the same thing on apps. And yeah, I'm very pleased that I found a lot of these places. Not just walks, but tower houses and castles and even museums and stuff. Lots of interesting places that I wouldn't really have bothered going to without. So I say Periscope and apps, but what I really mean, of course, is the audience, is people watching. That's really why I'm doing it, not for those platforms, but for the people who want to watch. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't bother going to these places. I wonder how old that wall is. What do you think? 400 years old, maybe? I definitely learned a lot more about the history of the area. Searching on local websites and reading up about places, books by local authors. It's definitely expanded my knowledge. And this is one of my favourite places down here. Just in the bend of the river. I wonder who laid the ancient stones. I know. Interesting to know, isn't it? I'll just be a little bit quiet in case there's any herons around. Doesn't look like there is. This is a pretty magical looking place, isn't it? So the river, it curls around this little promontory, and it's on three sides. So it curls here, curls around all the way around here, and then off down towards the Tweed. A little Barnard Dole. There's another little stream entering the river there. Big D, hello Big D, how you doing? How are you doing? Welcome. Nice to see you back. Love to swim here in summer. It's not very deep. Oh, there goes a little black and white bird. Let's zoom in on that. Can you see it there? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up later. Yeah, it's not very deep, and of course in summer it gets less deep. But I think you can probably swim like in that channel. That looks like a wagtail up there. You see it? You can certainly see it wagging its tail. Things warming up a little bit. Certainly the snowdrops are out, and the daffodils are starting to come out. There it goes, flying up there. So yeah, it's warming a little bit. It's not as warm, as I was saying, it's not quite as warm as it was last week. It's a few degrees down, but it's fine. It's certainly fine for walking. But yeah, this is one of my favourite spots on this walk, where the river curls around. But we need to keep on going, keep on running. And we go up this way. It's a nice place to sit on the bench. I suspect it's going to start raining this morning. A little bit of rain, I think, this morning. These are beautiful seed pods, aren't they? Definitely cooling down for you. Yeah. Let's show you the sign, Alison Paths. It is a nice spot, Happy. It really is. But you know, there's a few good places, so we'll keep walking. As I've said before, the rules in Scotland only allow you to be out for 4 different reasons at the moment. Either, hello Melanie. I don't know, yeah, it's definitely spring here. Either you can go out to do some work if you can't do it at home. You can go out to get food. There's a bird up there. Oh, so, yeah, just a pigeon. You can go out to get food and medicine and essential supplies. You can go out to help somebody else to get food or help them personal care or something like that. And the 4th reason you can go outside is for exercise. Please be livestock aware. Sheep worrying is an offence. Don't worry the sheep. Keep your nose in the lead. Another thing I'll do is I'll use my sleeve to operate the sleeve and boot to operate the gate. So I'm not touching something that somebody else might have touched a high, what do they call it, a high traffic point or something like that. Hello, Prawny, how are you doing? Welcome. That's a nice view. Nice gate. Let's tighten it up a little bit. Oh, that sounded like a woodpecker. There, did you hear it? Almost like a creaking sound, it's so fast, very fast knocking. There. That's nice. Good, that's another sign of spring. It's not the first woodpecker I've heard this year, but that's nice. So I'm just reading comments. I was thinking that this might be a little bit muddier than it is, so that's nice. was afraid it was going to be all mud in this field, but it's fine. No sheep, but I can see some molehills over there. Now you got to tell me it's the greatest spotted woodpecker. I don't know. I can't tell from this out. I can't tell from the look either. I suppose one is spotted and common ones are not. I don't know. Nice to hear it though. I don't think I've ever actually seen a woodpecker, as far as I'm aware. Because they are quite shy despite all the noise they make. But you get green woodpeckers as well, I think. I'm not sure. Ah yes, I can definitely feel a bit of rain in the air now. Sleep until 4. Just looking to see if there's any other little birds in the water. On the water. Let's see one. Yep, it's definitely going to be raining soon, I think. That's not too bad. Hello, Mel. We're just talking about the weather in Melbourne and how it's autumn now. Is it ever really autumn in Australia though? Does it ever really get to a proper autumn? Or is it always just summer minus? I wonder. Do you get the leaves falling off the trees? Do you get the frost? Oh, yes, Ian. Yeah, molehills. Molehills, so definitely moles around. This isn't a pub, no. Not allowed in pubs. They're forbidden. Hello, Riyadh. How you doing? Salam. Now, the pubs will probably be closed until, I would think, May. Hopefully next month. Yeah, you get leaves falling, okay. So there's a chance that we'll be able to go back into the pub and into the cafes next month. But I won't be rushing, to be honest. I'm not going to be rushing back. Yeah. Sleep is for the weak. Quite right. Be outside walking. There's another little bench here. I'll show you the bench. I'm not turning around. Right? I'll just show you the stone bench. Yeah. You can sit on it like this. Lovely little stone bench, and it's actually got 4 seats. Have a look there. You can see the way it's built. Is it 3 or 4? 4. The way it's built, it's got a couple more seats like that. Let's flick around. Here with the phone box quiz. Well, so if I stand here, you can see it's got 4 seats in a nice kind of pattern like that. It's nice, isn't it? We have the green woodpecker, the lesser spotted woodpecker. That's very small in number, and the great spotted woodpecker. There you go. That's a full ornithological rundown on woodpeckers. Yeah, we can't get into the phone box either. There's a few snowdrops down there. Not much, but a few. And a few crows. When I was approaching the walk, approaching the start of the walk, just on the start of the walk, there was a man coming the other way. Shall we say a man who perhaps is of a retired age, and he was walking the other way with a bag, so I think he was possibly picking up litter. And he said, well, I pointed out that I was enjoying the snowdrops, and he said, there's one primrose further up. I haven't spotted the primrose yet. Well, there is. Well, not especially. I mean, what's the time now? Past 10 or something? Where we have the annoying asses. Hello, Jess. Yeah, so I've not spotted the single primrose on the walk. Has this got my pleasure? Name, the name of this tree. Let's see, what did we call it? Oh goodness, I've forgotten now. You gave me a couple of names to name trees, didn't you? You gave me a couple of names. We'll call one Dave, shall we? Look at these. Aren't these pretty? This fungus. This is a nice tree. It's nice to see you here, though, Big D. Let's keep going. Keep going. Let's go in. Yeah, it's a very nice place to be this morning, absolutely. So I'm getting out this morning while it's not raining too bad, and before I do some work this afternoon. When Scott dies in a couple of weeks, we're all forced over here. Will you guys be the Haps people, and we'll be the Scope people? Well, I'm still going to be both as far as I'm concerned. I'm always going to be a Periscope person. Always a Periscope person. That's a nice view of the house there, isn't it? Let's zoom in on the house. Haps man now. That's pretty. Nicer in the summer, and you'll still get that view because the trees shouldn't be too full of leaf in summer. And that's the Black Hill, by the way. See behind? Yeah, this is the Leader Water Pass. So the river there is the Leader Water. And we're heading towards Arleston. We're not going to go all the way, not all 1.4 miles, but we've been parked down at Leader Foot, so I've been 1.6 miles. Quiet voice, yes. I'm just using the Billy D, the award. Just using the phone's microphone. I've not got my AirPods or anything in today, just using the phone. Look at the pine cones. I'm hoping, speaking of awards, I'm hoping, so this broadcast should be number 7 of 8 of the Haps Challenge, so one more next week with more than 250 viewers, and I should complete that. That was a pheasant. I'm hoping that maybe by the end of this month I should qualify for the $200 payout from Haps. That'd be lovely, with all those awards and the challenge. That'd be good. I hear a dog. Be very useful to have $200 appearing. I'm in the money. Yes. Well, I'll show you the bench up here. That'd be nice. What I quite like is having on screen the timer, so I can see I've been walking for 30 minutes, or broadcasting for 30 minutes. That's quite useful. You can hear up there, you can possibly see as well. See the traffic just on top of the little hill. We're just beside the A68, which is one of the major cross-border roads from Newcastle up to Edinburgh. So we're not far away from civilization. It's, if you are driving, well, you shouldn't be driving up or down the A68 at the moment, but when you can do, this is a good place to stop and just have a walk for an hour or two along this path. If you can find it. How many steps have I done? Let's take a look. What does my watch say? So I've walked 3 kilometers. Let's have a look and see if I can find the number of steps. There, so far, 3,991 steps. So not a huge number yet. Normally I do about somewhere between 9 and 12,000 a day. That's 9,000 and 12,000 a day, I should say. Let's show you this bench up here. Near the smithy place. Which smithy place? There's a smithy in Earlston. Right, have a look at this bench, everybody. It's one of my favourite benches because it's got a badger. Look at that. It's got 2 badgers actually. Isn't that cute? Isn't that sweet? Carved into the wood. Lovely oak leaves. And an acorn. Isn't that a nice bench? Isn't that beautiful? And there's a little badger. What are they? A badger cub? Sweet, eh? Sweet. Its head poking out its set. Legend of the Black Hill. Oh, I'm not sure if there's a Legend of the Black Hill. There's certainly there was a hill fort on top of it. On Black Hill, the Votadine Hill Fort, just like the Eildons where it was before. Well, not just like it, much smaller than the Eildons, which you can't see but are over that way. Is it a Legend of the Black Hill? I don't think so. Good afternoon, the Med. Never taunt the badger. No. Give it a bit of a stroke though. I think we can be safe enough in giving the badger a stroke. That should be okay. Tickle the end of his ears. Sweet, clever design, isn't it? So it's actually got, yes, Badger Bench, Badger Bank Leader Water Path, Earlston Path Group 2010, created by Peter Bowser, I think Bowser, award-winning chainsaw wood carver. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, done by a chainsaw. It's impressive. It's an impressive bench. But let's keep on walking. Keep on walking. Stick to doing some exercise, otherwise Nicola will come and lock me up. Rightly so. But yeah, that's the Black Hill. Good for a chainsaw place, yeah. Oh, peace, yes. It's excellent, I think. Hello, Alton. How you doing? How's Cork today? The colour of that. Beautiful. Greeny gold. Well, Eileen in Philly. I saw a few years ago, I saw kind of a chainsaw carving competition going on in Peebles once. Thank you, Eileen, for that award. And they're carving all sorts of things, like bears and I think I saw a deer being done, and yeah, all sorts of interesting things that people are carving with chainsaws. It's quite fascinating to watch. Mel. I wonder if this signal is going to survive down here. I know sometimes it breaks up, but I'm using different mobile provider. So we'll see how it goes. There's bags of gravel and stuff. People seem to be working on the path. That's interesting. That's interesting. Does it maybe want my own joints on? Oh, that's how it does. It does. Ha. Ha. Look at the flag. Can you see? We'd best be careful as we're passing this house then. So if I stop broadcasting, it could be the bad signal, or it could be the pirates. Put the flag up and all. Yeah, I guess they do, a bit like the Queen. So what are they doing? There's certainly big bags of gravel stuff here. Are they just improving the path? I know the path does get kind of bad here. There's some people walking a dog in the other direction. Ah. Ah. Big hole. Interesting. Very interesting. Fascinating. Yeah. Have we lost the picture yet? Are we still on? That's strange, isn't it? What's going on? What's going on there? Big bit of gravel. Still here, okay, okay. Hello, dog. Hello.
No, she won't take a bite dog biscuit of a stranger.
Oh, that's good.
She's a good girl.
Well trained. Oh, could be a shallow grave, that's right. That's right, could be a shallow grave. We'd best not make inquiries. So going down here, there's a kind of a dip in the path as it goes down to the bridge over the river. So we might lose the signal here. We'll come back on in a couple of minutes if we do lose the signal. But I want to show you the bridge. I want to walk across the bridge with you if we can. Again, using my sleeve. It's a nice bridge. I want to walk across with it, with you on it. So like I say, bear with me if we lose it. We might not, that's right. Different network, we'll see. Need a water path. There's a few more snowdrops. Oh, a lot more snowdrops. Lots and lots more. That's good. Oh, loads more. Beautiful. I shan't dally on them. That's good to see. Getting down to the water's edge. And then bridge. bridge over the Lido Water. Switch hands. It's better. Still here. Seeing the bridge, are we? I hope. Beautiful. Right, up now. Up the hill. Signal's been fine. Good. Good, good, good. I'll watch back later. That's good. Very pretty, yes. It's not the prettiest bridge on this river, but it's nice. Part of the Elson Pass network. So we're getting more into the forest now. What my pressure views? Well, I like a good bridge. It's a very beautiful suspension bridge. Farther upstream though. Not just a plain box girder. I like that one. Phew. Some work going on there. Well made, yes. Oh, slippy. Listen to those birds. I'm being quiet so you can listen to the bird song. Do any of you have a cat that's currently going crazy? Operating the screen with one hand, one finger. Not a phone box in sight now. No phone boxes. Is that correct, Plural? Phone box eye. I knew this phone box is about a mile away. I think. Got more snowdrops over there as we get back into the woods. Oh, top. Yeah, I think red suits me. What do you think? Hopefully I won't get run over. Snowdrops. Lots over that way as well. Coral, that's red. That's danger. Poisonous. It's a nice tree. I'll do my world famous tree reviews as well. Coral red. Well, it's quite old. I've had it for maybe 8 years or so, and it used to be a brighter red. It looks more pink than it is in reality. It's a little bit more red still, but it has faded a few what would it be? A few hex numbers. It's not a real tree review last time, but yeah, it's true. Oh, Jace the Who. Welcome to Scotland. It's brand new. It's certainly not. No, I had it a long time. I've got 6 super dry hoodies of the same design, different colours. This is the first one that I got. You might see some squirrels in the woods here. Should be well out of hibernation now. I often do see squirrels here. One for each day of the week except Sunday, yes, Naked Sunday. As I know it. Don't know the squirrels by name now, I don't. Hello, Jason Brown. I could give them names. Let's just see if I can spot any. Yeah, no. Unlikely I'll get lost. I mean, look, there's a sign right there. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I know where I am. That's a good colour to wear all the time. Bright red. Like I say, I do think it suits me. The tree roots on the path. Charlie would be a good squirrel name. Charlie? Yeah, nice name. Charlie the squirrel. Nice and non-gender specific as well. So I don't know about you, but I find it quite hard to sex a squirrel. You know it's called Charlie. There you go. That sounded like a cockerel in the farm. A post van. Sounded like some motorbikes going past on the A68. Well, yes, if I examine for nuts, might get a little bit upset. They're very jealous over their nuts, I believe. often see people riding horses in that field. How many kilometres? I've done 4.1, nearly 4.2 kilometres. Like, you can see how close I am to hitting my target for my energy. Yeah. So I'm probably a little over halfway done on the walk. Let's see what's the time actually. So yeah, that's fine. So about another, looks like a female blackbird. So probably about another 4 kilometres to go. There's some crows in that field. Normally I walk something like 10k. Ah, there's somebody on a horse now. Where's she gone? She was there, I promise. It wasn't a ghost. I'm fairly sure. It's not bad, yeah. She might reappear. There is a white horse that lives in this field. Strange, seems to have completely disappeared. How unusual. Well, never mind. So 2.5 miles back to where I'm parked. Where I see a horse rider down there. It disappeared. Ah, there. Zoom. White horse, not white moss. There you go. Wasn't lying. Not a ghost. Well, I say horse. Could be a unicorn whose horn is molted off. That's possible. Is that a sign of spring? We'll say that it is. I wonder what all that construction work's doing there. Can you see the horse? No, not today. Looks like they were having a riding lesson, which I wouldn't want to disturb. There's that flag again. Arr. Pirate house. There goes that post van. You want to be their neighbour, would you not? It's a nice building. I don't know if it's an original Peel Tower. But it may well be, certainly it looks like it. It's the right architecture for a proper 16th century Peel Tower. Alright, lad. Yes. Obviously it's been extended, if so, but that's looks like a Peel Tower. course. Constant deliveries of rum. Grog. Arr. This is another place where I want to see if the signal holds up. In this little stream valley. They look like they might be daffodil plants. Yeah, I think these are daffodils. Not yet out. Those are definitely snowdrops. Private land, no public access or right of way. But this way's alright. Look at the snowdrop growing on the step. A step drop. Oh, there's some more, lots of them actually. We won't step on them. This is another nice wee bridge that I like. It's cute, isn't it? I like it. It's a nice arch. It's not quite symmetrical, but it's a nice arch. Still got the signal here. Deteriorating signal yet. Signal's good, excellent. Keep on. Okay,
Hi. Do you know the name of that house?
I don't know the name of it, no. I probably do as well, but... Did you see the pirate flag? Did you see the pirate flag? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I do know the name of it actually. Never mind. So this path here, when we're quite high up on this side of the river, it gives some nice views. Hello, Jules. The softer pirates. Shiver me mainframe. But we're going to get down to the river level here, which also gives some very nice views. Well, splice my mainframe, isn't it? It's splice my mainframe. Yes, shiver me timbers, splice the mainframe. Oh, Paul. Always a delight to have you here, of course. Fantastic, isn't it just? Where's Arsenal? It's behind me. We're walking away. It's not far away. Yeah, this is another of my favourite spots on the river. Tricky, I know, tricky. But we passed each other quickly, and you know, being outside, it's a much lower risk. much lower risk when you're outside and you pass each other quickly. It's not that bad. So how many of these have we seen today? Possibly a dipper. I think that's all we've seen today, actually. We do often see a heron. We hear buzzards quite often. I haven't heard one today. We kinda saw a badger. No mallards, no kingfishers. Heard a pheasant. The butterflies aren't out yet. Didn't see any deer. Don't think I've seen buttercups, otters, oyster catchers, but you can see them here, which is nice. And they've got a little magnifying glass, which is very nice. So there's a twig, and there's a magnifying glass, which is clever, isn't it? Isn't that clever? So you can see nicely what's underneath. Thank you, Jules in the Med. It's not a very powerful magnifying glass, but it's, you know, it's all right. It works. See, place small items under the magnifier to explore the natural world in close-up. Clever stuff. Oh, and we heard a woodpecker, which we didn't see on the board. Did we see anything else? Yeah, a couple of unidentified birds on the water. I think a wagtail and something else, which was black and white. Smaller than a magpie. Nice toadstool stools. Is the wind getting up a little bit? I can feel more wind on me. I don't know if I can hear more wind on my phone. No real wind noise, just imaginary wind noise. Or metaphorical wind noise. Beautiful trees, aren't they? Don't forget to look up when you're in a forest or walking by some trees. Very important that you have to look up from time to time. Gives you a different perspective. And look down, snowdrops. That's very important too. Snowdrops. And pay attention to where you're walking. That's perhaps the most important lesson. Here comes a dog. Hello, dog. Hello. Hello, dog. Hello. 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 Gave me a lick. What? What? What you found? What you found? Very happy dog. Yes, look in all their actions. That's right. That's very important. There's a nice little patch, well, quite big patch of snowdrops down there. Can you see the patch of white? That's all snowdrop. standing farther away. Let me, hang on, again, I'm to operate the screen. What happens when you switch the camera around, either front to back or back to front, is the last couple of comments go off the bottom of the screen. Don't know why that is. That's irritating because you've then got to scroll up a little bit. Find the last comments. You'll have so do I. So do I. Now I know that it's a little bit farther down. Just hang on. I think this is alright. Okay. So I was just getting an email through. Yeah, a little bit farther down, there's often a big patch of snowdrops. If we're really lucky, we might see some crocuses. And I was told at least one primrose. No daffodils yet, I guess. I'm guessing no daffodils, but I think we'll see a big patch of snowdrops a little bit further down. And I'm going uphill now. Just I'm starting to get slightly out of breath. Attention, please keep your dog under strict control for 100 meters. When your dog's under strict control. So life's not really skilled. Where's the baby? So this side of the path is much more, or the path this side of the river is much more up and down. There's a lot more climbing involved. Which is going to keep me healthy, active, moving, exercising, heart beating. Beating but not racing. What's that bird? That one. What's that? Going like that. It's a nice sound, but I don't know what it is. Except bird. Getting closer to it, whatever it is. Here we go. Send some paperwork to your new place in Cornwall. Oh, moving to Cornwall. Interesting. Broadcast on Twitch for the Bird Talk. Yeah, sure. Is that where the Twitchers hang out? I thought Twitter was the best place for that. Now, there's a bench here that I like. Another nice bench. Alright, see you later. Tell us about Cornwall another time. Another of my favourite benches. I've got 3 favourite benches on this walk. I think they're all quite good. So we've seen the badger one. So there's this one as well, which is sweet. Better for your lungs, fair enough. You need salt air, right? Isn't that nice? Isn't that a cute bench? Is it a bench? Really, I suppose it is. I think it's nice. Shall I turn you around and we can sit in it? I'm not sitting for too long. I can sit in the bench again. Broadcast on Twitch. Shouldn't really know. No. Oh, you see, I've lost comments. That's better. Need to keep walking though. Need to keep going. Need to keep doing my exercise. I need to get home as well before the supermarket delivery comes. Is it an insect house in the middle? Could be. There's little holes in it. I'm just being a little bit quieter here. I'm having a look just to see if there's any deer around. Because there sometimes is in this little part of the walk. I don't see any. I've seen some here before, certainly. Don't see any at the moment. Ah, that's a buzzard I can hear. I did hear it. Something has been eaten here, or been captured here. Looks like pigeon, I think. That's a fairly large feather, so I reckon that was a pigeon. Being caught by a cat, perhaps? Or, I don't know, something bigger than a buzzard, perhaps? And this is definitely where the path starts to take an upward turn. So now, I'm definitely going to start getting out of breath as we go up here. For all of you getting out of breath fans. Stoat. Could be. Stoats take pigeons. Could be. He's still here now. Could be a stoat, yeah. Those trees. Pretty. Pine marten, oh, that'd be nice. It'd be nice to see a pine marten here. This definitely is where I get out of breath. Just go right up to the top. Probably shouldn't walk backwards up the steps. You can see how high they go. Only walk backwards for Christmas, yeah. That's the tradition. Oh. It's good for your calves, this. I'm amazed, by the way, the Med, that didn't reply to Mel there, telling her that pines are not carnivorous, and she shouldn't call me Martin. Phew, that's about the top. Is there a seat at the top? Not just yet. There is another bench. I can't be serious. There is another bench coming up that I'll show you. But first, we're going to go down. That's the bird that's making all that noise. Whatever it is. We can see the top of the North Eildon now, where it was, what, 2 days ago, I think. Wouldn't fancy being up there today in the low cloud. Taking photos. Okay, that was where the third bench was, but I won't show you in that case, since they're busy taking photos there. But it's a bench like the Badger bench, which is carved with otters. Oh, that looks like a Badger set, I think. That's what I reckon. A badger down there. Well, several badgers. Shan't disturb them. Yes, a bench in the same sort of style with otters, which is very nice. And disappointingly, this is where I was expecting all those snowdrops to be, but they're not here. That's a big disappointment. I've seen plenty of others today, but yeah, all the snowdrops are gone. That's a shame. Normally you get loads here. There's things you can do with chainsaws, I know. Yeah, the last few years there's been lots and lots of snowdrops here. They're all gone. How strange. They're all on the other side of the river. It's perplexing. I have to see if I can remember the name of that house, because that's going to bug me. I feel rain. I feel rain, everyone. Do you? Just like rain. I think we'll go down to the old bridge. The missing bridge. And show you that. And then I'll get off home. Since it's starting to rain. That's the time as well, 11:09. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. My supermarket delivery is at 12. So I hope I can get back before 12 till 1. Hopefully I can get back before 12. I've not had the notification coming through on my phone to say they're coming. I'm going to get back into the forest properly again now. I see a few patches of snowdrop. There's definitely a few down there. A few patches, but nowhere near as much as I hoped there would be on this side of the river. But I did see a big new patch on the other side, so that's good. Oh, that sounds like that woodpecker again. There, do you hear it? Tapping. Yep, definitely woodpecker. Right, back uphill now. We're passing a little village called Redpath. So that's one of the paths to Redpath. But we're not going there. We're going to lead our foot. Signal still alright, is it? Be surprised if it hasn't dropped out at all. At any point. It does say it's great still in the little signal meter, but I'm never sure how much I can believe that. It's been consistently good so far. I'm surprised. It's a good path with lots of snowdrops down there. Phew. What my energy usage now is now 2,000 kilojoules. That's pretty good. Hello, is that Maria? Bon dia. How are you? It's a cute little chicken coop, I think. Listen to all those birds. Right, now we can see snowdrops. Now we can see loads of snowdrops here. This is the other place I was hoping to see them. Oh, there's loads of them. Plenty. That looks good. Still not seen that crocus. Oh, hello dogs. Hello dogs. Come on. Nice to go. Yeah, come on. Off you go. Off you go. Go on. Alright. Loads of beautiful snowdrops. Tell you what, let's climb up a little bit. See them a bit better. Right. Look at them all. So again, these are Galanthus nivalis. You can tell from the pattern of green and from the shape of the leaves, the number of leaves. I think they look all like that species. There's a lot of them. You go right the way up there, actually. There's a load going up that way. So that's definitely a sign of spring. It's good to see. Very beautiful. Yeah. Still more to come out, I think, actually, in places. Gorgeous. We can't linger for too long. We've been broadcasting for almost an hour and a half now. I want to get home not too long. That looks like another, is that a daffodil? Maybe not, actually. I'm not sure what that is. That's reasonable. There's a QR code there. You can screenshot that and go to their website, I guess. There's no real bridge here, unlike the last curve in the path similar to this over the water. There's no proper bridge, which is a disappointment. It's an ideal place for one. Even tarmacked it a little bit. But we get a very nice view from just up here as we're going around the corner. Farther and farther up. It feels like it's all uphill this path today. It gets very densely packed with leaves here in summer. It gets almost quite dark under the trees. Do we know any one of these initials? CS, JL, ME, IB. So this is probably the best view on the walk, looking up the river like that, down that way. I hope you'll agree, it's quite pretty. It's even nicer when the sun's going down. I see some birds down there, flittering about on the trees. Nice, eh? Nice place. We're just about at the top of the trees. Along down there. So we'll go down to the old bridge, and we'll stop there, I think. Which is kind of just at the bottom of the hill. Not far away. But I do want to keep pressing on and not lingering for too long. So I need to justify my being outside for exercise. I can't say I'm exercising if I'm stopping and talking for too long. Another little toadstool stool which you can sit on, but I won't. Let's have a little look up at the trees. It's a nice different perspective, and you can do that without me having to stop and look and stop looking where I'm going. You see that tree has been all eaten there. It's been very much damaged by, I think, insects, ants or termites or something. Looking away at that tree. Is it still alive? I don't think it is actually. Looking at it, no, maybe it's not alive. Maybe it's been killed by insects. What's the time for that? Insect wood eating? Can't think. So, here we are at the old bridge. Lots more snowdrops again. And yeah, collapsed bridge. So we won't try jumping across the river. But I think we shall stop here. Flood alert, interesting. I think we will stop here. This is a nice place to end. Good place to end it all. So thank you for watching again, everyone. Thank you for walking with me, coming with me to see what signs of spring there are. I think we found a few. Definitely found some snowdrops. And thank you for your awards and any super arts you might send, and for following and all that sort of thing. And I'll see you all later, everybody. Have a nice Tuesday. Yeah, it must be Tuesday. Alright, see you all later, everybody. Cheery bye.